Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my rolling product pan update. This is my 6th update, I believe, and I'm gonna go through the 10 items that I'm working on. As the name would suggest, this is a rolling product pan, and once I finish something up, I'll replace it with something else. So I'm always working on 10 products, and all of the products that I have in this project are things that I want to finish completely. So I don't have any hitting pan, no usage goal, nothing like that. It's all finishing completely. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump straight into it. But if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. Let's jump into the video. So I'm gonna start with the first item that is in this project, which is my Clinique blush. This one I've been working on for so long. I've had this in all year, and I also worked on this all of last year. So it's been a while with this blush. As of the last update, I did repress this, and this is what it looked like last month. I didn't have too much left, but I did, like I said, repress it because it was getting quite thin around the edges, or yeah, the edges were getting quite like small, so I wanted to repress it so that it was easier to use. And since then I actually used this 32 times, and this is where I am today. I was able to finish this blush, you guys. I'm so happy. I did use this for the last time today, and today I used it both in my crease as well as my blush, and I did quite a blush heavy look today because I was just determined to finish this. Towards like I think the last week or so I have used it both on my eyes and on my cheeks, like not every day but on and off, because I did really want to finish this, and that's also why my usage goal is a bit higher than the amount of days it's been since the last update. So in total, to finish this blush, because it was brand new when I introduced it at the beginning of last year, I did use it 102 times this year, as well as an additional 255 times last year, which brings a total of 357 uses, which is almost a whole year. So usage, obviously 365 would be a whole year, so that's so close. So even if you used to use this blush every single day for a whole year, that's how long it takes to finish this. I think if I didn't repress it, it would have taken longer than that. So yeah, definitely a very long-lasting blush, and it just shows how long blushes take to use up. And this one, it was a nice color. Again, I'm wearing it for the last time today, but I'm so happy to have it out in my collection, and it's kind of nice to have been able to finish a blush completely from start to finish in a product like this. So yeah, I'm very happy with that, and I'm so excited to roll something else in because yeah, this one is now finished. We have a second blush in this project, but I'm just going to breeze over this one quickly. This one is my Coralista blush from Benefit, and I have only used this once in the past month. I don't think it's even worth taking progress pictures because yeah, it's only one use, and the reason why I didn't use it more is because I was so determined to finish that Clinique blush. That was the only thing I used every single day until it was done, which is today. So it took me the whole month to finish that. I did use this once to mix in with that blush, and that's why I have one use on it. But this is going to be my number one focus moving forward. I do have a couple of blushes in other projects that I do want to roll out ideally, but this one is obviously going to be my next focus to finish. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this year because it's still a lot of product around the sides, but I'm going to give it my best go and see how it goes. I'm hoping to at least get some really good progress on it, because I do almost have a half a year left to finish this, so it might happen. But again, it is a lot of product in here, and this blush contains so much product. I don't know if it says on the back or if it's rubbed off on the front. Yeah, I can't see it, it's been rubbed off, but I think it's quite a lot bit more than the Clinique blush, so I know this one would take quite a while to finish, but I'm gonna give it again my best go. Next up, we have my highlight in this project, and that is my Mirror Luminizer from The Balm. This one looked like this at the last update, and since then I have been using this basically most times I do my makeup, not every single time but most times, either mixing it with other things or on its own. And since then I've used it 24 times, and this is what it looks like today. So I don't know if the pan has expanded at all, but that is what it looks like. It's definitely getting thinner around the center, because when I did hit pan, it was a very kind of, you know, in the center pan. I didn't really dig down, but I used the brush in the dead center, so I didn't really have much use around the rest of the pan, but I can definitely see that that's getting lower, which is a good sign. Again, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this year because I still have a lot of product left, and I really thought I would be able to finish this year, but it just takes longer than you expect with things like this. And I don't use as much highlights there as I used to. I use a smaller brush in a more specific area now compared to what I used to wear back in the day, and I think that's also why it's taking longer. But hopefully this one will be at least having some massive pan at the end of the year. So that is my Mirror Luminizer. So next up we have my two Super Shock shadows in the project. Again, I'm just going to breeze over the purpley one, which is Revolution. I haven't used this one at all in the past month, so no difference there. I just realized the pack does come out, so I'll probably need to glue that back in because it's a bit messy. I just got eyeshadow all over me, but I'm going to glue that back in and continue using this, and hopefully I'll get some better progress on this next month. I don't think I will be able to finish it by any means next month. I mean, I have a lot of product left in here, but again, hopefully I will have some decent progress on it at least. However, the second one is Lightning Bug, which is the golden shade, and this is what it looked like last month because I have actually used this one and I've used it quite a bit. I've reached for it 10 times in the past month, and this is where it is today. So loads of progress on this one. It's just a little bit left around the rims, and yeah, I'm so happy with the progress on this. You can see compared obviously in the pictures, and I think, because I haven't watched the last update or looked at the pictures yet, but I think I do have some really good progress on this. I did use it as a nail polish once. I used it a lot on my eyes, and yeah, it's getting really low. It's actually really hard to use now because it's so low around the sides. So I think what I might do after this update is just repress it again in the center and kind of rehydrate it with some gel line again. And hopefully my goal with this is to finish it next month, so I think it should be able to happen. I think I have maybe like another 10 uses in here, if so. Maybe less, I don't know, but yeah. So I'm gonna try to finish this in next month, and that will mean that I have another roll in at the next update. But yeah, that is where I am currently with Lightning Bug. Next up we have the two eyeliners that are in this project, and they're both very small at the moment. We have my Isadora bronze liner, which is like a reddish tone brown, and then we also have my NYX Wonder Pencil in light. Again, it's very small now, and I have used one of them quite a bit and one of them not much at all, similar to every kind of pairing, obviously the brushes, the eyeshadows, and these. It's kind of funny to see, but with the Isadora bronze eyeliner I only used this one once. Again, I'm going to try to use this quite a bit more next month. I do have a panning goal next month to use it. I think I'm going to put like 10 uses or something, so hopefully I will have some good movement on this one next month. However, with the NYX Wonder Pencil I have really good progress. I did use this one 19 times, and again, it is getting very small now. I will show you the paper in a second with the difference, but I think this one might be done in the next like 1 to 2 months. I don't think it depends if I use it as much as I have been in this past month moving forward. If I do, it might be gone next month, otherwise it will definitely be gone in the next 2. So I'm really happy again with the progress on this. The Isadora one is moving a bit slower, but hopefully I will at least be able to finish it this year as well. And again, just to show you, the Isadora one moved a tiny bit. The one use I did use it did move a tiny bit. And you can see here on the NYX one I have amazing progress. It's the biggest progress I've ever had, and I think again it might be finished if I use it as much as I have been. If I get as much progress next month, I think it should be done, because again, obviously you have the cap, so you don't use it all the way down because you can't reach the product when it gets too small. So fingers crossed I can get some good use on it next month, but that is where I am with my two eyeliners. And the next one is my P. Louise base, and this one is in the shade Rumor 02. This is the eyeshadow primer that I'm using at the moment, and I use this every single day I do my makeup. And in the past month I have 26 uses on it, and this is where I am today. So I would say that I'm probably, you know, halfway through now, which is really good. Again, I think this is going to be a bit of a stretch to finish. We'll see how it goes, but again, since I'm halfway through now, I don't think I'll be able to do it, especially since it is like thinner up here compared to the bottom, but we'll see. I use, like I said, every single day, and if I don't finish it this year, I will definitely finish it at the beginning of next year. So that is where I'm with this primer. Not very exciting because you can't really see any progress, and I don't draw lines or anything on this, so it's moving slowly, but it is moving. So moving forward, these are the products that have been kind of rolled in throughout the year. So all the products I was spoken about has been in since the beginning of the year. However, like I said, the last 2 products are things that rolled in. The first one is my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel bronzer, and this one has now been in for 3 months. This was what it was looking like last month, and I think again I have some okay progress on this. Again, I haven't seen the picture, but just from using it I feel like it's going down, and this is where it's looking like today. So definitely some pan expansion, I would hope, at least. And yeah, it's getting smaller around the edges, but it is still there. This will still take quite a few more months to finish because it is obviously the highest around the sides, but I am really happy with the progress, and this is the bronzer that I use every single day. Again, I do my makeup and you can see it on my face today because again this is what I'm wearing. But yeah, I love this bronzer. It's gonna be sad when I finish it, but it's just old and I need to move it out. And from what I heard, Chanel has changed the formula of their bronzer, so I don't think I will repurchase this. I might look into similar bronzers from other brands and see if I like those, but for now I am really enjoying this bronzer. Then lastly we have my Sunbeam from Benefit. Again, I can't really show any progress in here, but this one I have used 10 times in the past month, and yeah, I still have loads of product at the bottom, but I think it is like down to here, so not too much left. I do use this, obviously not every single day I do my makeup, but I do use it every single time I remember, because I just need to get into the habit of reaching for this one, because since it's not like a everyday product for me, it's like an additional step. I forget to use it, because what I normally do is I use this like under my foundation right here and on my nose just to get a little bit of extra glow. I do like using this as a highlighter on its own if I'm really tan, especially on holiday, but I haven't been able to go on holiday this summer, so that's the way I'm using it right now. So that is Sunbeam, and in total right now I have 18 uses because it has been in for 2 months. But I'm going to continue using it hopefully around 10 times at least each month, and hopefully we'll be finished by the end of the year. But again, we just have to see how it goes. So since I finally finished that Clinique blush, I'm gonna roll in something new, and I was debating between 2 things to roll in, but I think this is going to be the smarter move, at least for now. Once I finish Lightning Bug, I might put in the other product that I'm thinking of, but for now this is going to be what I'm going for, and that is my Luminous Silk Foundation by Giorgio Armani. This is one that I want to finish this year, not because I don't like it, because I do actually really like it. I like it more now than I used to, but it's just getting old. It's one of my oldest foundations in my collection, and that's why I want to move it out. It is the foundation that I'm wearing today. It's a really nice match. I think this can take me between summer and winter. It is a bit pale if I'm thick tanned, so I then have to probably mix it. But in winter I think this should still be fine, and I do have mine in the shade 4. So with this one I am gonna try to finish it, obviously, because it is in this project. And I can't really show you any progress lines right now because it has been laying down in my makeup drawers, but I'm gonna let this stand up until tomorrow, and then once it's settled I'm gonna mark it with some nail polish on the side so that we can easier track the progress. But that is gonna be my replacement product and what's rolling in. So I'm really excited about this progress. I can't believe I finally finished with that blush. Feels amazing. Blushes is not something you finish every single day, but I did finish it, and yeah, I'm happy to move it out of my collection. Now that means I only have 36 blushes left in my collection, which is still a lot. I'm thinking about decluttering a couple, more specifically some of my liquid and cream blushes, because they are old and I just don't reach for those products very often. If I do want a cream blush, I also reach for lipsticks as cream blushes quite often, so I think I might move those out, which may lower my number with like 2 or 3, so not much, but at least a little bit. So hopefully I will be moving my blushes down a bit this year. I haven't bought a single blush yet, and my max this year is buying 3, so yeah, I'm gonna try to lower my numbers because every year it goes up a slight bit. I'm always quite strict with blushes, but yeah, it just goes up a little bit because I buy one here and there, and then they take so long to finish that, you know, I don't really have a chance to lower my numbers. But I have one out which I'm happy about, and I'm also excited to work on some different things and actually get some use out of my blushes in other projects. But that is it for today, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and otherwise I'll catch you in my next one. Bye guys.